Remember those weekends? Sticky rental shoes, the smell of lane wax, a red slushie in one hand and a fistful of Timezone tickets in the other? Yeah, if you grew up in Australia in the 90s or 2000s, AMF Bowling was the place.
Book at AMF.
It was birthday parties, school holidays, arcade battles, laser tag chaos, and those gloriously overpriced ticket prizes. But somewhere along the way, things changed. AMF got rebranded, Timezone evolved, and suddenly, your childhood haunt had a new name, Zone Bowling. So, what actually happened to AMF Bowling? Why the rebrand? And is the magic gone, or did it just grow up with us? First, let's go way back. AMF stands for American Machine and Foundry, and believe it or not, it had nothing to do with bowling in the beginning. Back in the early 1900s, they were building all kinds of industrial equipment, from tobacco machinery to, you guessed it, nuclear reactors. It wasn't until the post-World War II era that AMF pivoted into bowling, developing automatic pin setters that revolutionized the sport. That move kicked off a bowling boom, and AMF became one of the world's biggest bowling brands. In Australia, AMF centers popped up everywhere from suburban strips to shopping centers. For decades, it was a go-to option for cheap, easy, all-ages entertainment. And honestly, AMF hit at the perfect time. In the pre-YouTube, pre-iPad, pre-everything era, going bowling was the weekend plan. Kids' parties, school holiday deals, teen hangouts, everyone ended up there. It was low effort for parents and maximum chaos for kids. The vibes were unreal. Lanes with disco lights, 90s and 2000s hits blasting, and soggy hot chips that somehow always hit the spot. And if your AMF had laser tag, well, lucky you. Nothing says childhood core memory like running through a black-lit maze in a fog of artificial smoke and neon walls while wearing a sweaty plastic vest. But AMF wasn't operating in a bubble. Over time, they started teaming up with Timezone, another Aussie legend. Timezone launched in Perth in 1978 and quickly became the arcade gold standard. Suddenly, going bowling meant going to a full-blown entertainment destination. You'd finish your game, grab a handful of tickets, and go straight into Timezone to try your luck at Deal or No Deal or the coin pusher machine. This combo, AMF plus Timezone, became legendary. By the late 2000s, they were often side by side in the same buildings. Some locations even offered all three: bowling, arcade, and laser tag. For many Aussie kids, this was the dream. You'd bounce between lanes, games, and sugar highs for hours. And on the way out, you'd trade 2,000 tickets for a plastic slinky and a warhead. Those were childhood goals. But the magic started to fade in the early 2010s when AMF centers began to feel outdated. Same carpet, same arcade machines, and in a lot of cases, no real refresh in over 15 years. Nostalgia can carry a brand for a while, sure, but eventually, even the strongest memories can't mask worn-out venues and aging tech. And while nostalgia can carry a brand for a while, it can't carry everything. At the same time, new players were entering the scene, like Strike Bowling, Holy Moly, and iPlay, offering trendier venues with cocktails, curated music, and vibrant interiors. Compared to that, AMF was starting to feel like the tired old cousin who never quite kept up. That's where the Entertainment and Education Group came in, a company based in Singapore which already owned Timezone in Asia. In 2017, they bought out AMF from Ardent Leisure, who were ready to offload and move on. Their mission was to refresh, rebrand, and relaunch AMF into something future-proof. Enter Zone Bowling. This was a complete overhaul. TEEG invested millions into transforming these venues. Gone were the outdated scoring systems, and in came the digital screens and stylish UI. The daggy carpet and tired booths were out. In came slick designs, ambient lighting, and venues that looked like a fusion of bowling alley and high-end lounge. Timezone was leveled up too, with modern machines, VR zones, selfie spots, and themed prize walls that looked like full-on toy stores. Zone Bowling and Timezone became a joint force. TEEG rolled out the dual venue concept across the country, putting both brands under one roof for a seamless entertainment experience. Go bowling, hit the arcade, jump into laser tag, and cap it off with a burger and milkshake. All while the parents had coffee, or wine, their choice. As of now, there are over 30 zone bowling venues across Australia, many co-located with Timezone. Some are huge mega venues that span thousands of square meters. We're talking arcades with hundreds of machines, private party rooms, corporate event packages, and even kid-friendly areas for younger families. Some locations even feature escape rooms, VR experiences, and ride simulators. It's a full-spectrum venue for families, friends, and even work events. And it's working. The entertainment and education group's business model is sharp. Bowling offers consistent revenue through parties, group events, and recurring leagues. Arcades, meanwhile, are low-maintenance, high-turnover goldmines. Add in loyalty apps, digital leaderboards, and exclusive member events, and you've got a fully gamified business that keeps customers coming back. And the numbers are backing it up. Since the relaunch, zone bowling and Timezone venues have seen strong year-over-year growth, especially post-COVID. After years of being stuck indoors, people wanted real experiences again, and these venues delivered. School holidays are packed, birthday parties are booked out weeks in advance, and corporate functions are thriving. The demand for offline fun has never been higher. On a global scale, TEEG hasn't slowed down either. In 2023, they merged with Main Event, a massive US-based family entertainment chain. Under the umbrella of LAI Group, this created one of the largest indoor entertainment empires on the planet. It puts Aussie-born Timezone and Zone Bowling in the same league as Dave & Buster's and other international giants. But beyond the strategy and the money, there's something else happening. Cultural relevance. Gen Z and even Gen Alpha are discovering bowling and arcades all over again, but through a retro lens. Bowling has become quirky and cool. Arcades are making a TikTok-fueled comeback. You've got teens filming prize hauls, date nights, and how I won an AirPods case at Timezone videos. These places became part of a new kind of social currency. And still, underneath all the upgrades and polish, the core experience hasn't changed. That moment when you hit a strike and do a ridiculous victory dance is still there. That breathless sprint to the prize counter with 1,000 tickets in hand is still iconic. That feeling of stepping into a dark laser tag maze with adrenaline pumping is still elite. Even the food hasn't strayed too far. You're still getting chips, nuggets, and soft drinks in plastic cups. It's comfort food for your inner child. So what actually happened to AMF bowling? The short answer, it evolved. It got a glow up. It got absorbed into something bigger, smarter, and shinier, but it didn't disappear. It grew up with us. What used to be a low-rent birthday spot is now a modern entertainment center with national reach and international influence. And maybe that's the coolest part, because even if you haven't set foot in one of these places in years, the moment you walk back in, it hits. The smell, the sounds, the glow of the lanes, it's still there, just better dressed. Like your childhood, upgraded, but still familiar. So next time you drive past a zone bowling and think, didn't that used to be AMF? Now you know. It didn't vanish, it leveled up. And maybe it's time to lace up those weird Velcro shoes, grab a slushie, and relive the chaos, just for old time's sake. But what do you think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below and let's discuss. And if you enjoyed this story, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell so you never miss out on more deep dives like this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, stay curious.